What's good, unapologetic gang? I'm on a bus. So, this is a continuation. Okay, so honestly, I want. It's shaking so much. I wanted to post with you guys today because the last video I attempted to make was about an apology. So, and it never actually happened, but I had noticed a lot of my friends they lack the ability to say sorry, sorry, sorry. So I was watching my friends, and he has two sons, and they don't know how to say sorry. One would punch the other one and knew he got in trouble, and his dad would yell at him, and he's like, "Pero papa!" And he would act like he had done nothing. Then he would go up to his brother and not say anything, not sorry, nothing. And then I noticed this happened again. Somebody else I sent a message to someone. I was attacked by this awful scorpion. That's its job, right? And the guy was like, did not say, he was just laughing. That little thing, I was like, I was stung by this thing and it hurt. Oh, I'm sorry if that hurt. I'm sorry that I hurt you. Like, it's like slapping someone and saying, I'm sorry, your face is hot. Like, not that you even slap them, but that it had that reaction. So that video actually never came out. I'm not sure why. It was like this video in the making, and then I think it was an audio, and something happened to the audio. So here I am on the way back, excited to talk with you guys about this. How important your manners are, and to remember that the difference between where you want to go and where you are is a person away. And if you don't know people, like sometimes you don't know who you're sitting to, the quiet millionaire, the quiet billionaire, the person who humbles themselves. So just like being just apologetic. I know we're unapologetic gang, but that's about being ourselves. When you make a mistake, it's important to say sorry. On the flip side, when somebody does something for you, say thank you. Really, you might be really shocked at how far that gets you, what the person is willing to do, how far they would be willing to help you by just extending basic graces. Thank you, sorry, hello, like things like this. Sometimes we don't like to have these conversations with other people, but if you don't, you kind of come off looking rude or entitled or like, just not good. So what did I do with my friend? I didn't say anything. I just kind of looked at him like, his sons don't say sorry. They'll punch one person and they don't say, oh, hey, I'm sorry I did that. The guy who was just like, oh, yes, I see that. Just, he literally lacked any sort of emotional competence. But it's so simple. Just say this. So I want you guys to tell me one thing that you are appreciative of. And, this actually was inspired by a situation that happened. And I had to pull the person aside and say, look, I don't want to be mad about it or anything, but not once have you said thank you. And like, I know it doesn't come from your heart because I have to tell you this, but it happened again and again. And it just took to the point where I talked to you guys about investing in the wrong people. So all of this economy is in thriving or, just really investing in other people. But there has to be a point in when you have to pull out and stop investing and just kind of create huge distance between yourself and the other person. So I had to do that. I'm not happy about it, but I'm not like, I don't know if you can hear this. So yes, I had to pull out, stop investing in certain people because it's not so much about the return. Sometimes we invest and it's okay, but there's other times where you're like, I don't think this person is, or this is the time. I don't necessarily want to say the person, but the time in which I'm meeting this person is not a good time to invest in them. Honestly, I feel like this person, like, I just feel sad. Honestly, like, I can hear it in my voice. I just feel sad. So I would remind you guys this: act like you have homes, act like you have training, act like you have moms. If you didn't, a parent or a grandparent or foster parent that taught you basic principles to move forward in humanity. There's a book I recommend. It's called The Go Giver. Um, and there's not to say that there aren't areas that I also need to not work on, that I'm like so like pure myself. You know, it just kind of like when feeling disrespected, how do you keep sewing into a human? You can't. For me, it's just not possible. So that's how that goes. I don't know if you can hear this, but he's singing. I want to know if you've ever seen the rain. Come and That's so cool. So yeah, you guys, let me know. Have there been people or situations where you were like, I made the wrong investment? I know that there have been times though in my own personal life that I wasn't exactly perfect. And it wasn't that I appreciated people pulling out. I mean, I have to tell you, during this whole time, the first time it was like, it's not a problem. But even if it's temporarily, just say thank you. I'll get this back. But just taking like it's owed to you is not a good look, guys. People will stop helping you real quick. Real quick. That's it. Thoughts from a bus and an empty pocket.